Southwind has been together for over 30 years in many, many festivals. Will McLean, St. Augustine Folk Festival, Florida State Fair. And they have a really unique and eclectic sound. You just sort of get drawn into what they're playing. We have Marianne Donnellan, Sharon, I don't know how to say her last name, Nyman Barrand, Dennis Devine, which you might have seen earlier, Will Ellis, and Wayne Martin. And as I said, you do see some of these people several times. So here they come again. So we also want to remind you to visit the FOF booth where you can get all your performer CDs and merchandise. And somebody's been trying to steal my pick earrings. You can get them at the FOF booth also. And the Will McLean Foundation, to join the Will McLean and help this festival. It's only $35 and they give you a freebie, so it's really less than $35 because you get a free t-shirt. The Will McLean Foundation has also started a scholarship program. So if you know some young people that are interested in learning an instrument or in music production, there are going to be 2 scholarships a year that we're planning on doing. So stop by the booth and they will give you the application or tell you where to learn more about it. Southwind here has played with all the greats that unfortunately have passed along. Don Grooms and Will McLean, they've recorded with them. So Dennis is very, very versatile in everything he does. He's got a great shirt on too. There we go. And here they are, Southwind.
Hello. Thank you, thank you. Will McLean taught me how to do this drop tuning, sitting in my living room on the floor one day, many, many years ago. If y'all are wondering why there's one less of us today. Anyway, we began with Sandra coming out this morning looking great. We were rehearsing, and then she just said, I think I'll sit down. And so they just are making sure that she's okay. They had paramedics come out, and they've hauled her off, which we thought they should have done a long time ago. And they're going to check her out, and then they'll check in with us. So some little prayers for Sandra would be good. We also, what else did you want me to say?
That was it.
You don't want me to say no more?
You're done. Cut it off.
This is Will's song, Conch Island. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Where the green turtle comes in the dark of the moon to this lonely spit of land, she crawls from the waters amongst the quiet dunes just to bury her eggs in the sand. The hatchlings, they're bound to the call of the sea according to nature's plan. They scurry through danger and into the waves in a cycle that's older than man. And the soughing, the wind, tells a song of Conch Island, how sharp Spanish steel slashed and crimson her land, and left bones to whiten and bleach in the sunlight, but the green turtle still lays her eggs in the sand. Near 400 years of the cross and the sword, all gone with the galleons of Spain. Footprints from jackboots of black Spanish leather, erased by the wind and the rain. Conch Island lies peaceful, serene in the moonshine, and varmints are drawn here to play. They frolic and spoon to the music of night birds, lost in the spell of their way. And the Southwind, the wind, tells a song of Conch Island, a song of destruction that ravaged her land. And man leaves no memory in thin furred and feathered, but the green turtle still lays her eggs in the sand. No man leaves no memory in thin furred and feathered, but the green turtle still lays her eggs in the sand. There you go. How about the flute there?
Well, most of us have, I guess I could call it addictions. And we have weaknesses. I'll tell you mine after you tell me yours. Chocolate, okay. Well, mine happens to be, I call this my gummy bear song because I have an addiction and a weakness for gummy bears. So when you catch on to the chorus, please sing along. It's called Wrong Road Again. I'm sorry. What's that? I can't seem to learn not to love you. You get to me every single time. You're someone I just can't say no to. And you're so good at changing my mind.
Here I go down that wrong road again,
Going back where I've already
been, even knowing what it will end. Here I go down that wrong road again.
Oh, I see the web that you're weaving. You and your soft, sweet lines. Before I stop to think, I'm believing. And I'm falling for you one more time.
Here I go down that wrong road again,
Going back where I've already been.
even knowing where it will end. Here I go down that wrong road again.
Wait. I'm afraid of what it might be if I do not stand my ground. You don't know what is good for me, so why should I keep you around?
Here I go down that wrong road again,
Going back where I've already been,
even knowing where it will end. Here I worked very good out there.
That's very bad.
Did you tell him your addiction?
Yeah, I did. You weren't paying attention.
I was kidding.
Gummy bears.
Why don't we do Rock of Ages?
What's yours?
What? It's hard to
Say
make
it all at once.
adjustments.
1, 2, 3.
We're gonna do Rock of Ages.
Okay.
In D.
Starts on D.
Yeah.
I was standing by her bedside where my feeble mother lay, and she called me close beside her, and I thought I heard her say, I've just seen the Rock of Ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I've just crossed the river of Jordan. Now my soul is homeward bound. As we gathered close beside her, tears began to fill our eyes, and she called me close beside her and softly whispered her goodbyes. I've just seen the Rock of Ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I've just crossed the river of Jordan, and now my soul is homeward bound. Soft breeze blowing across the mountain, and there my mother she does lay. Water flowing from the fountain, and there she sleeps beneath the clay. I've just seen the Rock of Ages, Jacob's ladder hanging down. I just crossed the river of Jordan, and now my soul is homeward bound. And now my soul is homeward bound.
Where do you want to go? You want to go to Cracker Common? You want to? Are you buying? We'll follow you anywhere.
And dirt bikes scream over land that used to be scrub cow trail. interstate highways have taken the place of old Mr. Flagler's rail. And condos rise from the land and space shuttles fly. And the old cracker cowman don't know how it all passed him by. Well, his beard may be stubble like a tower sugarcane field, and his clothes may be dirty, but the look in his eyes lets you know he won't heal. He's from a breed that has died, he has survived, and the land that he once knew is gone. He's an old cracker cowman existing a long way from home. Scream over land that used to be scrub cow trail, and the interstate highways have taken the place of old Mr. Flagler's rail. And condos rise from the land and space shuttles fly. The old cracker cowman don't know how it all passed him by. Where those old Beau Mazel, he's gone, but the legend lives on. And Jake Summerlin and old Sam Keene, the beginning and ending of an era now gone. And men like Doc Norman somehow let the bottle get him down. And those old Florida cowboys like eagles tied to the ground. And dirt bikes scream over land that used to be scrub cow trail. And the interstate highways have taken the place of old Mr. Flagler's rail. And condos rise from the land and space shuttles fly. And the old cracker cowman don't know how it all passed him by. And the old cracker cowman don't know how it all passed him by.
Nice job, Dennis.
That song has the best melody to it. I love that.
It depends on what song we do next as to what harp I hold.
Okay, you want to try the whale? We have a whale.
Okay.
We have a whale. We have Will here, so we can do a song for our children. I'll think of it soon.
I have the biggest instrument. I might as well make the whale sound.
He's been working on this whale sound, so we've gone from the pastures and the fields of Florida to out into the ocean here. That's a big whale.
Now it's good.
But I like these better.
Sandra wants you to do the deep ones.
We could take a vote. How many like the high notes? How many like the low notes? The low notes win.
Oh.
Yeah, we do both. How about twins?
Older than your history, I am Manatee. Shall I be extinguished in your time? Or shall I, like the mermaid, save the man who would save me? Your future, fellow mammal, flows with mine. And who will be Manatee tomorrow? Will your children know my children, or just a memory? The current of all living things shall treat us quite the same. Who'll know my name in an empty rolling sea? Racer of the ancient currents, I am dolphin. Man-child, I've seen you safely home. Though your father's trawler hauls miles of drifting deadly walls, those nets that snare my future and your own. And who will be dolphin tomorrow? Will your children know my children, or just a memory? The current of all living things shall treat us quite the same. Who'll know my name in an empty rolling sea? O singer of the ageless songs, I am whale, maker of dark symphonies at sea. You've killed me in my mating ground. I've died to breathe the air. I've died for soap and oil and ivory. Help us out. And who will be whale tomorrow? Will your children know my children, or just a memory? The current of all living things shall treat us quite the same. Who know my name in an empty rolling sea? Graveyard of galleons, I am coral reef. I am the ocean's nursery. I have watched your trade routes grow and their treasures fall below. Ah, but Spanish gold buys little hope for me. And cradle of your origin, I am ocean, the witness to the mystery of your birth. Life giver to the land and the family of man, and all the wondrous creatures of the earth. I will be ocean, and I will be ocean tomorrow. Though your children and my children be just a memory, if the current of all living things treats all things quite the same, what will I be but an empty rolling sea? If the current of all living things treats all things quite the same, what will remain but an empty rolling sea?
So you know, Mary Ann wrote that song.
Are we going? Are we here?
Yeah, we're through.
We're done.
Done?
We're done. Sorry. Thank you. One more?
Okay.
We are.
This next song is one that Marianne also wrote, called We're Still Here, bringing the themes of the 60s
You may not think we are, but
through to
we're-
the modern day. It's one of my favorites.
2, 3, 4. 61 to 69, wasn't that a mighty time? Civil rights met civil wrongs and made us one. Sick of war, full of dreams, sewing peace signs on our jeans. We'd make a difference when all our songs were sung. We were flower power pacifists, anti-segregationists, innocent idealists who sat down in the halls. We marched together proudly, played our guitars loudly. The coffee houses thundered with the wonder of it all. And we're still here after all these years. We've made a million memories since then. And when the road less traveled takes us over Jordan, let's rise up and do it all again. We protested Vietnam till it finally was done. We wished our 50,000 gone could join in the refrain with mothers, wives, and daughters on both sides of the waters who prayed the Johnnies that they loved could march on home again. Here's to Bobby, Steve, and Harry, and Peter, Paul, and Mary. Bob and Joni knowing peace is blowing in the wind. Here's to Will, Pete, and Woody, and all the folks that should be proud. The circle's unbroken, no beginning, no end. And we're still here after all these years. We've shared a million harmonies as friends. And when the road less traveled takes us over Jordan, let's rise up and do it all again. Battlefields are all the same, regardless of the name, with death the only promise and the victor when it's done. When hawks outscream the doves, just live the songs you've loved. Be the change that makes the changes come. Now we've all grown older with the universal soldier. The great Mandela's telling us things haven't changed at all. The wars go round and round, the reasons for abound, and it always comes down to a long black wall. And we're still here after all these years. We've shared a million harmonies as friends. And when the road less traveled takes us over Jordan, let's rise up and do it all. Rise up and do it all. Rise up and do it all again. Let's do it.
Thank you, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Southwind.
Pull the plug.